With more than 15 years experience in the door business, we at Crisis Fire Doors have learned there's only one method to fit a door assembly correctly. This step-by-step tutorial will show you how to install a double fire door with our bolt-on system. With our system, there are basically 5 steps to get the door installed. First, you'll position the door in the opening, then you'll wedge the door with the use of shims, then you'll drill your holes, fit your anchors, ensure that the frame is level and plumb, and once that's complete, you simply backfill the frames and you're ready to hand over. There are 6 fastening points on our double doors, and the sequence of fastening is critical to get the frame and door securely fitted and adjusted so the doors close against the frame and at the slam bars correctly to ensure full fire protection. Fire door is positioned in the opening. The very next step is to wedge this fire door in position so that you can freely open the doors. You do this by the way of using shims or by way of timber wedges. What we do prior to putting fastener number 1 is we drive a wedge into the back side of the frame. You'll notice that it's lightly set inside there, not tight at all, just hand tight. What that does is now secures the frame from any lateral movement left to right. So in order to put in fastener number 1, we come across to fastener number 2. Again, the purpose of this wedge is to keep the frame from moving in any lateral direction. Fastener number 1 in, you'll notice we're using a 10mm SDS bit. To fasten, we use 10x115 door frame fixers. Fastener number 1 is in position, and to secure that, we don't hammer it in with a screwdriver and a hammer, we actually tighten it in. The best tool for this job is an impact driver so that you don't strip the thread. You'll notice up until this point, after fastener number 1 has now been securely fitted, we've made no use of a spirit level. We have the opportunity now to use the spirit level to sort out our head. Now that we've put the level on the head, we have the opportunity, if we are out of square or out of level on the head, to adjust the passive leaf frame, either up or down, in order to get the head level. Fastener number 2 gets inserted. At this stage we have both fastener number 1 fitted and fastener number 2 fitted. Now we start to move the frame into level on the active leaf. Now we check on the active leaf to see if we're level. And you can see at this stage we're out of level, so the bottom of the frame needs to move. We place a small wedge at the bottom just to keep it in place while we now go down to fastener number 3. Now fastener number 3 gets inserted, and again we tighten fastener number 3 with an impact drill. Fastener number 3 has been fitted. We now move across to fastener number 4. Again, the method would be to check level, move the frame into plumb. We drill for fastener number 4. Number 4 gets inserted, fastener number 4 gets tightened. Now fastener number 1 is complete, fastener number 2 is complete, fastener number 3 is complete, and fastener number 4 is complete. Up until now, we've made use of only 3 power tools, being an SDS hammer drill, a cordless drill, and an impact driver. First, you'll see the passive leaf closes properly, and now the active leaf closes properly. Here we can inspect our gaps. We'll notice that the gaps at the top of the door are perfect. Down the hinge edge of the door, we are good, and also down the hinge edge of the active leaf, we are good. Now we come to finishing the installation. We go on to fastener number 5, which will be in the center of the active leaf, and fastener number 6, which will be in the center of the passive leaf. And again, inserting fastener number 5, bringing out the impact driver and securely tightening it. This fastener number 6, this is our final fastener. The last step is to backfill the cavities, and we use PU foam to do this, exactly how our doors are tested. You must allow the PU foam to expand. Don't attempt to wipe up or clean up PU foam while it's wet. Should it fall on the floor, just simply leave it till it dries and you'll see that it peels off even on vinyl floors and tile. So backfill inside the holes, allowing the foam to expand out. To the opposite side,